For marketers, it's easy to get caught up in the latest tactics and technology. We want to try everything, and in 2021, there's a seemingly endless list of ad platforms, social media platforms, and other ways for businesses to reach their customers. But in doing this, we risk overlooking valuable tactics that may have started collecting dust. While they may not live on the cutting edge with your augmented reality and machine learning, things like email newsletters still have a lot of value to offer today. Hear me out. Newsletters are the baggy pants of today's digital marketing. They were cool like 20 years ago, and since they've come back into style. And I'm not some marketing hipster either. If anything, the growing popularity of Substack, Ghost, and other newsletter platforms suggests that I'm actually late to the party. In fact, I just finished a 5-week course on content production with 1 week dedicated to email newsletters. Shout out David Perel and Rite of Passage. So, why should you get back on board with email newsletters? Because organic social media, one of the things that sort of replaced email newsletters back in the day, isn't as reliable as it once was. Our social feeds aren't chronological anymore. Instead, we have algorithms determining what we see and what we don't see. Today, there's no guarantee that your content will break through unless you're willing to put some budget behind it. Furthermore, with social media feeds getting more and more inundated with ads, spam has become just as much of an issue for social media as it has for email. Except with email, an unopened newsletter sitting in your customer's inbox still provides value. Of course, I'm talking about staying top of mind. Brand awareness counts for something, and it's the reason why most people receive email newsletters from their dentist. It's not because dentists think people want to read about halitosis, it's because they want to make sure you know that they still exist. Because while open rates are nice to look at, if just one person books a root canal after seeing a dental newsletter, the newsletter has paid for itself. That said, if your email newsletters do go unopened, maybe it's not a reflection of a dying medium. Maybe content's just kind of bad. In this case, you have to try something new. If articles aren't working, try video. If videos aren't working, try slide decks. If none of those are working, change up your topic. Don't just abandon newsletters altogether. Last year, one of our clients started putting short how-to videos in their email newsletter. They also experimented with expert interviews and webinars. With this shift from written articles to video content, the click-through rate on their email newsletters went up by 64% in a year. In this way, content production and distribution is sort of like playing Battleship. Article about services?
Miss.
Team bios?
Miss.
Customer case study?
Hit.
Customer interviews?
Hit.
Campaign to support and enable customer-generated content? When your newsletter content hits, it doesn't just make for a nice table in a report. It can be seen as an audience-approved idea that can be the foundation for your next campaign. If your mailing list prioritizes quality over quantity, it's more than just a list of emails. It's your own personal focus group. This allows you to test the waters before spending time and money on a shot in the dark. If you're already writing content for social media, consider taking that little bit of extra time to drop it into a newsletter template and get more out of it. It's a low risk and low commit tactic that has the power to bring you closer to your customers. And in the process, you can continue building your email list, which can then be plugged into retargeting campaigns and other marketing tactics. And keep in mind, this isn't just my opinion. This is happening right now. Side parts are out, tight jeans are over, and email newsletters are back.